Floor, please. Floor, please. EC1B4. EC1B floor. I don't know how that guy sticky bombed me when he was EMP'd, but hey.
Rogue explosive seeker mine detected. Rogue stinger hive detected.
Oh shit, that's a good shot. Woo. No, 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 no! Oh, they got me.
Good night.
Deceased.
Why you use hack?
Rogue assault turret detected.
Why you use hack?
Extraction called for.
M&A with a shield? Imagine?
Rogue seeker mine.
Does everyone complain if you use a shield or an M1A? If I use a different build, they complain. Whatever I use, they complain. I don't understand. But hey, we're gonna show you the build, guys. It works really good. This is the build I'm running. We've got 5 blues. 5 blues on this build, 1 red. It is an M1A build with a shield. Be prepared when you 4v1 these guys. They're gonna get really upset and call you an M1A user with a shield, even though they're using an M1A and probably also using a shield. You know, imagine that. Or they're using some marshmallow slinger fucking True Patriots pestilence trash build. I don't know. One of those. But those guys usually die really quick. So the basis of this build is obviously the M1A with boomerang. M1A with boomerang here. It's an amazing gun. You want rifle damage, crit damage, damage to targets out of cover, and boomerang. Critical hits have a 50% chance to return a bullet to the magazine. If it's returned to the magazine, your next shot has 40% increased damage. 50% if you're in PVE. It's great. It works really good, so you want to have high crit. Even though this is a almost all blue build, my crit chance is really high. 60 crit, 147.3 crit damage. That is pretty damn good. I'm running 3-piece Providence. I haven't tried an all blue version because I don't have the chest piece to actually do it. I just have this godly unbreakable Providence chest. I do run unbreakable. Normally I run in a group and I have someone in the group running the tardigrade and I love it. And this build is, I think it's the best all-around build that I've done. I've got all sorts of different builds and some of them are better at other things, but this one altogether, for the dark zone especially, is the best all-around build. It's got huge damage output. As you could see, it was dumping on those guys like it was nothing. And it's got, you know, good survivability. It's not the greatest. It could be better, but it's still a lot better than an all-red build. And the damage output is still very similar. You can still kill people in a couple of shots. So I'm running 3-piece Providence for the, you know, the 3-piece bonus there. Unbreakable on the chest. Vigilance on the backpack, although right now Vigilance doesn't even work. So preferably I'd be using something like, I don't know, Bloodsucker. And what I mean by Vigilance doesn't even work is in the Dark Zone, most backpack talents right now don't work, including Vigilance, Composure, Concussion, Wicked. All those don't work. Bloodsucker works, Shock and Awe works, and barely anything works. But this Providence backpack I have, I could roll it to a blue, but it would ruin this otherwise really good, you know, all red backpack. So I don't really want to do it, and it's not like I'd really need that 10% bonus armor. My gloves suck. y'all gear gloves are not what you want here. Preferably, I would have some contractor gloves with crit chance, damage to targets out of cover, and then I would roll them to armor, max damage armor. But nope, not the case. Or I would run Seska gloves. If I could get Seska gloves with, crit chance, crit damage here, and then roll them to armor, that would be another really good option, because then I'd gain 10 more crit chance, and I could, I don't know, add crit damage to my knee pads, for instance, instead of needing the crit chance there. Seska gloves would be awesome. And right now my backpack sucks. It doesn't even have crit damage, but it could if I had a better backpack. It's a pretty difficult build to get together because all of these things you need to roll the cores on. So you need the stats to roll really good. Like you need double red attributes in places. So it's not an easy build to do. It's something I've been working on for quite a while. I've supplemented a piece with Grupo. It gives 15 crit damage. And this holster's pretty good. I mean, it's got the crit chance, the crit damage attribute, rolled the core to armor. I like it a lot. These knee pads, these aren't that bad. I mean, they could be crit chance, they could be crit damage. It depends on your build. But y'all gloves, these are not intended. These aren't supposed to be here. These could be, Seska. They could be Grupo. They could even be Providence. They could be, contractor gloves. It's whatever you really need here in this slot. And as you can see everywhere else, you want the double reds, and then you roll the core to blue. If I found a double red unbreakable Providence chest, I would probably roll the weapon damage to blue as well and have 2 million armor. But, I mean, the one roll of weapon damage is not that bad. Overall, I think the build is amazing. I do run an MG5 as my secondary. I never use it. The only reason I have this here is if I'm farming landmarks, you can pull this out to kill dogs and chungas because they count as, health damage. And it works good, but more often than not, I just use my M1A. This build just destroys landmarks. It has no problem whatsoever in clearing landmarks. It's extremely strong. Even solo. Normally I don't play solo, but it's extremely strong, even solo, clearing landmarks, and you don't feel weak. As far as skills go, I like to run an EMP jammer pulse, both for PvP or PvE. You can hit the dogs with this, disable them, kill drones. It also works really good in PvP. However, sometimes, I don't know if it doesn't disable them from using skills. As you could see in the beginning, I EMP'd the guy, but he was still able to shoot me with a sticky bomb, even though it failed miserably. It didn't stop him, so I'm not sure if it actually prevents people from using their skills or not. But I really like that pulse, and I use a shield. If you use a shield, they're probably going to call you a noob, but honestly, the shield is not a bad idea. Especially when you start getting shot, from behind, you can pull the shield out, turn around, and help, mitigate some of that damage. Or just when you're face taken against someone, you might as well pull the shield out and mitigate some damage. It has 4 million health right now. It'd be foolish not to use the shield, in my opinion. It's literally got 4 million health. Sure, it takes 300% damage in PvP, but still, that is a lot of health to have on a bonus shield where, if they're shooting at it, you're not taking the damage. They got to hit your head or your feet or something. So I really like the shield. Yeah, I run the fire specialization, so you get that good med kit that gives you that heal over time. It's really nice. And the cluster grenades are also really nice. I like all that. And as you can see with the stats, we've got max crit chance, almost 150 crit damage. This would be 12 higher if I had crit damage on my backpack. And if we were to run Seska gloves and be able to roll these to crit damage, it would be even higher. So that would be pretty cool. And let me just go show you on this heroic landmark how easy it is to kill NPCs with this build. I think I covered everything. I think in a Shade Watch, a lot of people ask what you prefer to level up. I would say crit chance first, hazard protection first, reload speed first, and skill damage first. I did armor percent, and I regret it. I wish I would have went hazard protection. I'm saving up some of these because I'm testing where the breakpoints are on hazard protection. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Second, I'm doing, you know, weapon damage. Then I would do armor percent, then accuracy, and then skill haste. And third, I don't even fucking know. Let's go kill this landmark real quick. It is a heroic landmark. Watch me just get floored and embarrass myself in this video. I don't edit my videos, so everything's all just one take. So if I end up getting scuffed, it's whatever. But as you can see, the damage output is still really, really good. It doesn't feel like you're running a blue build like this, since you've got the high crit chance and damage with Boomerang going. And then here's the dogs I'm talking about. That EMP is extremely useful for them. And you don't need to go for all headshots with a build like this. Consistent body shots are very, very useful. Now, I don't like to run around with my shield. I mostly just pull it out when I'm taking damage and I don't exactly know where they are. I just kind of aim it in that direction until I get a good bearing on the threat. But yeah, I think this is honestly the best overall build combo that I've done, where I just feel really safe running it. Running the all red build has some serious disadvantages. Always go for the dogs first. They're dangerous. Yeah, I don't use this like that guy who cried at me for using the shield. I don't use this as a shield build. I only pull the shield out occasionally when it's necessary. I'm gonna actually pop a med kit here. The med kits in the fire class are really strong, especially if you're running high armor. They're really, really nice. Bro.
Contaminated gear detected.
But if you plan on running the what's it called, invaded dark zones where the black tusk are, highly recommend running an EMP. I'm blind. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. This is bad news, guys. Bad news. Thank God I have Unbreakable. Oof. That was really risky. That was bad. I think I blew up like a fire car or something. I'm not sure what quite happened there. It all happened so fast. CC is just so enjoyable. Alright, we gotta get out of this spam. Oh, that's what happened. I EMP'd the car and it blew up fire. That's what happened. And I almost died to the fire. If I would have been in an all red build there, whew, man, that would have been real not good. there it goes. Normally it would not be such a struggle at the end there, but hey. Showed how useful the build was. I don't know if I procced Unbreakable or not. I think I did. But there it goes. I think it... Ooh, what's this named? Is that the designated hitter? The Commando. Perfectly naked, just like I am right now, but you can't tell because it's perfect. But there it is, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this build. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to ask. You can check me out live, Twitch TV/Inigo Montoya. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And hopefully I find some upgrades, because this build still has quite a bit to improve. I mean, the backpack is missing the crit damage. The gloves are completely scuffed and wrong. And I could add in numerous changes that would be a decent amount of... Yeah, I guess it's not really that much extra damage, but hey, anything helps, right? But I hope you guys enjoyed. Normally, I don't have gameplay video for the builds, but I figured, hey, maybe I'll start it out doing a little tiny bit of PvP against some 1v4s and see how it goes, which it could have been a lot better. Those guys weren't total noobs, but at least I killed all 4 of them once. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you around. Don't forget to check out my other videos.